Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin Love has dramatically improved his perimeter shooting over his career, but he said, "I've tried not to fall in love with it too much. Where I'm going to make my money is also rebounding. That's a stat I always look at because it can help a team win even when the shot's not falling." Kevin?
Great attitude. His work inside, a big part of it, D.A. Thanks. Now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Young.
Defensively, he's really stepped it up over the past few months. You can see the jump in his steal numbers, and it hasn't been by accident. He's put in a ton of effort at the defensive end, and boy, is it paying off.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Doncic, Hachimura out there with Porzingis, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Williams at the point. And for Denver, they've got Siakam. He's out there with Horford, all out there with Hayward, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA, Brent. What are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple of weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams and teams that have made changes? What are they playing like?
What's their chemistry?
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Here's Siakam. Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
He gets it in there. Doncic has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Mavs.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Horford trying to free himself up. Siakam misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against Denver. Here's Hachimura. Connects in the foul line jumper.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Hayward outside. Back to Ball. From past the arc. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Williams passes to Doncic. Williams attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up in Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
Pass to Hayward. Siakam outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect. Hachimura, especially now that he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the 3-ball in his last year of college, hitting over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor, he is really versatile, and I feel like he's putting it all together.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
And he makes both free throws.
And the Nuggets franchise still looking for their first trip to the NBA Finals.
How about the franchise making the ABA Finals back in 1976? So it's been quite elusive here in the mountains to get the finals back to Denver. 40 years ago, still looking for that trip.
Ball with the bucket.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Now here's Williams. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Ball, the pass to Horford. In the corner, it's Hayward. The shot from 20 feet away. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Doncic outside. Carries it down low.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Porzingis with the block.
Well, he's just really struggling right now, and with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Hayward outside. There's the pass to Horford. Denver passing it around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on call with the foul. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Siakam hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Doncic passes to Jokic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Horford.
And Jokic, even though we look at his body and you don't think he plays physically, he can do that.
It's his first trip to the line.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And the first one at the line is good.
It didn't take too long for Jokic to blossom into one of the better young players in the league. Much quicker than most folks, I think, give him credit for.
And Jokic drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 7. Hayward outside. Ball, the pass to Siakam. In the corner, Horford with it. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Ball against Porzingis. Now here is Horford. Guarded closer. That one goes in.
Just no slowing down Horford when he's that deep in the paint. The defense was there, but he just took it right at him.
Ball against Williams. Fades back. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Ball finds Hayward. Stolen. Here's Hachimura. Defended by Hayward. Yes, that goes in. 7 points for Williams.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Now here's Hayward. Charity stripe shot, and the jumper is on the mark.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Williams. Snatched away. DiVincenzo passes the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 8 points.
He has the entire arsenal when it comes to handling the rock, cutting through the D like butter. I love Ball when he's aggressive to attack.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. Ball's running. And Siakam throws it down.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Passes it to Hachimura. Pass to Jokic. Denver grabs the miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Doncic outside. Back to Williams. Shoots over Ball. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now here's Hayward. He has 6. Doesn't go that time. Here's Doncic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
That free throw good from Doncic. Brent, the league's been trying to clean up some of the physicality that we see, some of the jawing, but there are some players that do a great job of nonetheless getting under an opponent's skin.
I don't think, Kevin, over the past couple of years, we would deem the NBA as being more physical than at any other time. Would we say that?
I think that's fair.
We would never say that. But there are still irritants in the game. And the reason why those guys do that is because that's their competitive advantage. And that's the way the league is always going to operate. There are going to be guys out there who are going to use either their intellect to get inside your head or do things on a physical level that are going to cause you to think about what it is you're doing on the floor.
Exactly.
And when you find those guys, they're really interesting players to watch. You're not going to replicate their shooting form, Kevin. But in terms of sometimes their approach, there are things that you might be able to learn from a Draymond Green or a Marcus Smart.
There's no doubt. And here's Love after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Clock at 6. Pass to Sexton. A floater. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks leading by 3. And stolen by Barton. Six on the shot clock. He kicks it to Sexton. And it's sent back by Carter. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a three-point game. Dinwiddie passes to Carter. Harris outside. Doncic kicks to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Carter. On its way from Clark for 2. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Barton. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Dallas leading by 3. Over in the corner, Doncic. And there's the pass to Carter. Here's Harris. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 5. Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Finished off the break.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Now, here's Sexton. Guarded by Doncic. Love outside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Harris against Millsap. Harris kicks to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Kevin Love. The Nuggets trail by 7. Now Sexton. No points in the game yet for him. Shoots over Doncic. The shot by Sexton, no good. Mavericks shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Here's Doncic. The shot comes out, and the Nuggets going the other way. Millsap trying to get open. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Martin with it, passes it to Love. Good work defensively by Carter. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of the NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Carter. Luka Doncic out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Harris, and it's Clark in at the 4. Now, here's Doncic, following the missed shot by Will Barton. Inside. Out to the right wing. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Harris passes to Carter. Dallas moving the ball around. Now here is Harris. Pass to Carter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Now, here's Sexton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
Doncic with it. Defended by Sexton. Dinwiddie outside. With some arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harris against Barton. Kicks to Millsap. Wide open. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've led by as many as 11 points. Last time they met was in Dallas. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. And here are the Mavericks now. Following the miss by Paul Millsap. No good from Clark. Siakam with it. Harris is there. Shot is good. And the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Siakam.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 23 points for him the last game against Denver.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Love kicks to Sexton. Back to Love. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
When you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. And the rejection by Love. Fade away. And it's Carter missing. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Siakam against Harris. It's stolen by Harris. Fast break Dallas. Here's Doncic. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. There's a lot of talk, Brent, about eliminating divisions, something that's been discussed. Do you ever think that's going to happen?
I don't understand what the divisions are. Do you?
No. We don't pay attention to the divisions.
We don't pay any attention to the divisions.
It's all about conference.
And we know that divisions end up helping in some ways with the playoff seedings, but it just seems strange today to have the divisions the way they are divided up. I think it helps when you're opening up a fish wrap in the morning if you check a traditional newspaper, but otherwise, that could be something that goes away soon.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And then for Dallas, Porzingis, he's checked in for Clark. Hachimura comes in for Harris. And it's Williams in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Ball. 8 points for him. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Ball, following the score by Dallas. Now, here's Horford for 3. Hayward. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. The Nuggets with another miss.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down. Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Williams passes to Hachimura. Five on the clock. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Saturday, they'll head back home to host the Phoenix Suns. Then on Monday, they'll start it on the road and play the Clippers in Los Angeles. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes it to Horford. Down low. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Dinwiddie. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ball, the pass to Hayward. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He gets that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Denver shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Pass to Markkanen. He kicks the ball. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Jokic throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Denver calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Dinwiddie, how he performed last season. Last season put up about 17 points per, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hachimura, the pass to Williams. Here's Hachimura, guarded by Horford. Here's Jokic. Excellent D there from Markkanen. The Nuggets trail by 14. Hayward outside. Markkanen passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Markkanen. Horford kicks to Hayward. Offline with his three.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Basket, good.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Markkanen. Porzingis with the block, but he recovers it. Here's DiVincenzo. Dinwiddie covering. They get the rebound. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 8. Chalk up 2 there. Dinwiddie's got 10 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Outside, Markkanen. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Markkanen absorbing the contact. He's really good at staying with his shot through that contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
One shot.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 10. To the inside, Williams. And no good. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Ball. 10 points for him. Hayward outside. Looking to get back on track here. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's DiVincenzo. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one. Mavericks leading by 10. And here is Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
And the height of Ball really allows him to finish over the defense. Even when you make contact, he just seems to power through with his size.
Here's Williams following the basket by Lonzo Ball. 59 seconds left now here in the second. Hachimura the pass to Jokic, and that one good. The Mavericks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Love's checked in for Horford. Millsap comes in for Markkanen. Will Barton, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Colin Sexton in for Dante DiVincenzo. .55 seconds left in the first half. Williams against Ball. He feeds it to Love. And the dunk by Love.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Jokic. free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Love.
Clearly a foul.
For Dallas, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. And he knocks down the first one. Siakam is checked in for Denver. And Dallas also making a switch. Clark's checked in. And Jokic drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Martin passes to Millsap. Now Sexton. To the left wing. Love wide open. He fires. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Love's got 5 points in the quarter. Doncic outside, and Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, Jokic is a hard worker. That time, a terrific job of rolling into the...
What a shot! Oh, amazing!
That wouldn't count.
Unreal.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot. They just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's Dallas, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. How do you guys get back in this game after the first half?
Thanks, Josh. I mean, we're getting good ones. I don't know what it is. We had the day off. Should have got our legs under us in the second half, come out, go on a big run like we usually do, and we'll be fine.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He had 13 points and 5 rebounds. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Denver?
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling. Like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the boards. That's a hustle stat.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 7. Horford is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Hayward. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Got a piece of it. Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. It's good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16. Outside, Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Signed him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, Porzingis plays with a high motor. We've seen in the early part of his career have very good starts to seasons and then struggling maybe in the second half of the year. We'd like to see that stamina all year long, at least for a full season.
Here's Ball. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Now here's Porzingis. Knocked away. And the pass to Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Shot clock reset for Dallas. The shot, no good. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's DiVincenzo. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Outside, Porzingis. It's deflected, but they recover it. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, if they got a favorite play, Kevin, it might be time to break it out. 0 of 4 to start it.
DiVincenzo. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the wing right side. Here's Hachimura. He's covered by Ball.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
On the wing, Williams. And Hayward with the block. Now Siakam. He's got 8. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ball. And Doncic gets it to go.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Ball kicks to Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Nuggets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The first free throw is good. Siakam hits them both. Williams with the ball. He's got 9. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That one off the back iron and out.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
That one drops for him. DiVincenzo's got his third bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Hachimura. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Williams, that's for 2. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Hachimura. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Hachimura's got 8.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Siakam against Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Pascal Siakam, he's coming off an excellent season. Averaged 17 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
The first one falls. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Siakam hits them both. Dallas shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Hayward. And another miss by Denver.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Porzingis. Tipped away and stolen by Horford. Here's DiVincenzo. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Denver making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Dinwiddie's checked in. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a one-point game. Here's Hachimura, guarded by Horford. Hachimura, no good.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Pass to Hachimura. 4 on the clock. Out to Doncic. A three-pointer, no good. Nuggets have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. And it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
For the Nuggets, Love's check in for Horford. Sexton comes in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Will Barton in for Lonzo Ball. Clark, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Now, here's Siakam. He's got 12. Off target from outside. On the wing, Doncic. Here's the floater. And stolen by Love. Siakam, good. Siakam's got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. The Nuggets leading by 3. Barton outside. That's tipped. Dinwiddie with the steal. And Doncic, here we go. Add another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Here's Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Nuggets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. The Mavericks also with a sub. Harris is checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Back to Doncic. Pulls it up. Love grabs the board. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now, here's Sexton. He's got 5. Siakam kicks to Barton. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Millsap. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage. And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
Now here is Harris. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. And the shot goes in. Barton's got his second basket of the night. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Mavericks haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Shooting 2.
free throw good from Doncic.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Siakam outside. That one misses. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. Love with the bucket.
Love is awesome at reading the defense. When they're not up on him, he's going to let it rip.
Mavericks trail by 6. A minute 42 left in the third. Here's Hachimura. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Carter finds Doncic. High arcing shot.
Well, as soon as the shot was released, Millsap gets off the floor quickly and blocks it.
Here's Siakam. Mavericks with the rebound. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hachimura's got 4 this quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Doncic outside. Harris outside. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Over Sexton. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
There's the dish to Barton. Lots of room. And it's good off the back rim and in. Barton's got 7 points in the game. Mavericks trail by 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Carter, the pass to Hachimura. Doncic with it. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Left side, Love. Off target on the 15-footer. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nuggets lead by 6. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Joe Harris. Jokic is out there with Clark. Then it's Williams. And it's Doncic in at the 2 guard.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
So it's Denver now. The Mavericks making the shot. Barton outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. Mavericks trail by 4. The pass to Clark. Here's Doncic. Williams trying to break free. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Clark.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
For the Nuggets, Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Sexton. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Barton. And Dallas with a change here too. Porzingis is checked in for Clark. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Hayward looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Porzingis trying to get free. Luka Doncic again. Doncic has got the game tied up here for Dallas. Denver's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Here's DiVincenzo. Five on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Passes to Doncic. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Just a little under 2.5 minutes to pass now here in the 4th. Hands it from downtown. And it's 13 points for Kevin Love.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Harris outside. Here's Jokic, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's DiVincenzo. Guarded by Doncic. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Al Horford is checked in for the Nuggets. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Doncic. And here is Williams. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Love. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Doncic.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities or he's going to burn you.
Ball. That shot misses. Nice D from Williams. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Doncic. He's off on that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Porzingis with the steal. Dishes it to Williams. Right wing. Shoots from the corner. And too long on the shot. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. The lead is 2. Ball against Jokic. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Good closer to the rack. Horford's added a jumper, but at home on the inside.
Now, here's Jokic. Here's Hachimura. The drive by Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's DiVincenzo. Guarded by Doncic. DiVincenzo passes to Love. Three-pointer, Hayward. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Williams. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Shoots it up. Ball with the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And we're seeing Ball just take over. An efficient, effective scorer who feels comfortable shooting from anywhere.
Now, here's Doncic. And it's sent back by Horford. Here's DiVincenzo. Hayward from outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now it's a 7-point Denver lead.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Ball against Williams. Pass to Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Man, Jokic is making all kinds of plays here tonight. Very aggressive on the offensive end.
Love outside. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. It's tipped. And stolen by Hayward. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one.
First one falls for him.
And how about the winning mindset Hayward brings to this team? He's done it at every level, just goes out and competes.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Hachimura. Over Hayward. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Hayward outside. Pass to Love. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And that's 15 points for Kevin Love.
That's a nice touch from Kevin Love. When he's deep inside like that, he's adept at guiding those shots home with a soft touch.
Doncic right side. Goes up the baseline. Love grabs the board. The Nuggets leading by 6. Out to the wing. DiVincenzo passes to Horford. And again, Denver with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Horford's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Puts it up from 15. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Porzingis. And that's now 30 points for Luka Doncic. Denver calls timeout. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He told them, this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. You may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Now here's Hayward. He dishes it to Love. The pass to Ball. And here's Hayward. Clock at 6. And right on target. Good. Hayward's got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Stolen away. It's 2-on-1. Here's DiVincenzo. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Williams. The Nuggets getting the bucket. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Now here's Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford.
Such a difficult cover for any defense. Lou Williams is adept at putting the defense in uneasy situations, backing them up quite a bit.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team, someone the younger guys look up to.
Good on both. Denver leading by 9. Now Ball. Passes it to Love. Over Porzingis. Love kicks to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 1:31 left in the 4th. The kick out to Williams. And the 3 ball is good.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Pass to Horford. Hayward outside. And Jokic with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Hachimura. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there. One of his better qualities as a passing big.
Pass to Love. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. In the corner, Horford with it. That's in there. Love with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact
of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside Teague. 36 seconds left in the game. Back to Jokic. Jokic slams it in.
That's like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Fultz looking around. Outside, Markkanen. Gasol with the defensive effort.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
So we see Denver get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Gordon, nice win for you guys tonight. What was the difference?
Energy. I think we play with a lot of energy, passion, especially defensively. You know, when we're all doing our job and we're playing and we're focused and we're solid defensively, we're not really having lapses, we can be a pretty good team. You know, that we don't have to walk the ball up the court, and it's not as difficult on our offense. So it all starts defensively, and I think it all starts with energy down there.
You've become one of the best young defensive teams in the league, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.